Hey, what's going on, people? We're
What's
back
up?
We're
with
back.
the
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Ooh, ladies first, ladies first. Listen, we
Wow,
ain't even gonna make y'all wait. Like, what's up?
what's up? What's so going on,
Hey.
everybody?
Listen, we missed it. We missed it. Listen, the girls are back. It's the Ooh Ladies First panel, honey. It's not going to be a long show, but it's going to be a cute show. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to all of our channels because our panel floats between all three of our channels.
Correct,
Okay.
correct, correct.
Hi, y'all. How are y'all
Yeah,
doing?
doing good. Can't
Yes.
complain, won't complain.
Blessed. I
Doing
miss y'all so
good.
much.
Happy New
Listen.
Year. I feel like we said that already to each
Yes.
other, but Happy New Year to the
Happy
ladies
New
and to the
Year.
people that are joining us tonight. Happy New Year, y'all. I hope
Yes.
the new year been starting off good for everybody.
It has.
Yeah,
Mm.
We gonna claim it the rest of the year.
Listen,
period.
something, Lord. Okay, the way I'm over here struggling, never would have made it. But you know what? That's all right. Y'all know I'm sick. So I'm a little struggle bus today, but that's all right. We gonna get through the show because we got a lot of things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And since both of these people have like, to deal with some type of breast milk situation and I'm sick, we only drinking water in this mother. Okay. So there's no beverages. Okay. Even though y'all, okay, so Lyric got us because we old now. So when you old, Christmas presents become like a us thing and not just a you
Uh-huh.
and me thing a lot of the time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so he bought us a barista, like, and it makes alcoholic drinks or whatever. And
Yeah.
so you get the little pods and it make you put the like your dark liquor and your light liquor in there, and then you put the little pod in like a Keurig and it makes the drink, girl.
I think I
My
saw
sister
some
got one of those.
It's good. It's good. Before I got sick, it
of
was on. And then I'm so mad that I got sick because now I can't drink. And I got all these new ones that I just ordered, like, because I didn't know about it. So when it came and I saw the ones he got, and I was like, well, I'm about to get on here and order some more. And it's been good. It's been really good.
Have you had the
That's the
margarita?
Bartesian. I have not. And I just got that one. I got the margarita like mix with the different flavors of margarita. So
oh,
I'm
Hmm.
real. I'm aggravated because we was waiting on that one all last week, and then it came this week, and now I
uh-huh.
gotta wait until my stomach is not trying to kill me.
Tell me what it's
Thank you,
hitting
Angel
on.
White. Much love from the
All right,
318.
Necey, like,
Thank you.
tell me what he hitting on. Like I missed that life.
I mean,
Oh,
I could taste it. I could taste it in my mind. Like,
okay. Just a little tang, little sweet, little
yes.
salt on
Not
the.
the syrupy. I like my margaritas tasting like lime and liquor. Pretty
Mm,
much.
really?
Okay.
Yes.
Try not to taste
Fresh.
my liquor. I like fruity.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, but I'm gonna tell
Mhm.
y'all, for me, my new drink, and I really like dirty martinis, extra dirty martinis, but they have to be made the right way
Yeah.
because they make them too syrupy sometimes, and I don't
Oh my
like that. I love when it's like, oh my God, what am I even drinking?
fresh.
Like it's just so fresh.
Mhm.
Girl.
Yes. I
Mm,
don't want no syrup, no
mm-mm.
texture. I want the
Yes.
liquor and the hint of whatever it is.
I might
Yes.
I've never had one. I might try one of those in the
Mm,
coming weeks.
dirty martini. I love it.
Mhm.
Get especially if you're not somebody that always needs a sweet drink. Because I don't always need a sweet drink. Thank you, Lauren Michelle, the Bartesian. Yes, that's what I meant to say. That's the reason I'm pregnant right now. Oh, girl,
Ooh, off
listen,
the Bartesian,
listen.
girl.
Shout out to the pregnant people.
Okay. Okay.
Shout out to the pregnant people.
Mm.
Baby.
Okay. Well, y'all, we're gonna jump into the show because, like I told y'all, we're not gonna be here all night. That's not what we're here for. Okay. And we're just gonna start off with a viral topic that somebody sent to me in the Discord. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And we're just gonna watch and give our thoughts. I had to turn the music off because it was music being played. I found this on Facebook. This is Black Johnny Blaze V on Instagram. And he was having some type of party, girl. I don't know what the party was, but his wig was perfectly melted. He was dressed like Jafar. And I'm gonna let this moment happen for y'all because yeah, I don't think anybody is that a Phantom of the Opera mask on the back? Oh wow,
Yeah.
girl, it's giving for the kids. You know what I'm saying? It's giving. There's going to be like a dance off at some point. Thank you, love. And then there was a woman in
Ain't no motherfucking way. I'm finna.
case. Girl, when I tell y'all, when I saw this lady in this suitcase and the way and then she got out with just regular braids. She ain't even get out with no wig on like him. I mean, it looked like it was her wig and he took it. Like, I'm trying to understand what's going on. But I don't know what type of party this was. I don't know who these people were around recording this. I don't even know who this person is coming to wipe to make sure that the melt stays melted. All I know is this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Absolutely. And I'm like, is this you know how they do like the hair shows or something? Is this supposed to be a hair show?
That's what I was thinking.
He must got another wig to pull out and put on top of her braids.
Listen, because baby, I wish I could speed it through.
It's her getting rolled around in a damn suitcase for me.
Now that you know a person is in there.
Ain't no damn way. I hear too many horror stories about suitcases and people being in them. I was
really? I have never heard that, James.
Look, this is what I'm thinking about. When I say horror stories, I'm thinking about people that have died and have been stuffed into suitcases.
Oh,
and you done willingly hopped your ass into this suitcase.
No,
like Quad hopped her ass into that casket. And I
cannot. Girl.
I can't.
Why?
They're just things I can't participate in.
And you don't need to. This is just, girl, but when I saw it, I had to come to the people with it because I was just like, this nigga has lost his mind. And the way he flipped it open and turned his back, like, what the fuck?
And she's still laying there waiting on cue.
Yeah, she's still there until he tells her to get up as he flicks his hair.
Oh my God. And he's chewing gum. I hate this nigga, bro. Who is this?
What state y'all think this in?
Oh, I have no idea, girl.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was here in Georgia. That's the sad part.
Who was this person behind with the blonde locks on the dark roots like that?
I saw that.
Oh, that's
and then not a person coming out to wipe his face and to straighten out his hair.
Yes,
girl. This is an example of let me not do that. I'm not gonna do that. But this is an example of some of y'all women when it comes to these men. The person that came to my head a little bit was Megan. But I said I'm gonna scale that back a little bit. But that is
Megan who? Wait a minute. Megan Good?
You talking about Megan Good?
I'm glad y'all feel that way.
A piece.
I'm glad that y'all feel that way.
I cringe.
I love
every
Megan
time.
down. Don't get me wrong, but a piece is what I thought.
Girl, I don't know what's going on with the women, but I'm gonna tell you like that man told you, stand up. Okay. Please.
Just a piece.
Okay, listen, not lyric in the background, screaming, stand up. All right. Speaking of standing up, okay, Jonathan Majors.
Not I'm triggered.
First of all, I had to put her in the corner looking like this, okay? And when I tell you, I could not find her with a ponytail in the past decade. When I tell y'all this girl has not worn a fucking ponytail since she was like 21 years old. That was that movie she did with Tyrese was the last time that she wore ponytails and shit. Okay, that tells you how different her style was. Now all of a sudden, Jonathan Majors is on Good Morning America singing old Negro spirituals to us, and this bitch got a ponytail, and I just feel like it was intentional. It was intentional for her to give a certain, pulled back, cleaned up vibe.
Yes.
I don't know why when I saw it, it made me think of her in Eve's Bayou for some reason.
Yes.
She's supposed to look.
Yeah, I was like, and I'm like, dang, she don't seem like she aged.
Wasn't she like 9? How was she in there?
I don't know.
Wasn't she a kid?
Yeah, she was a kid.
She was.
Yeah. She's like 13.
But she was doing grown folks stuff, right?
She was going down to the hair salon and getting her hair cut without her mama knowing. Kissing on her daddy, confusing everybody, confusing the people. Girl, listen, let me tell y'all what they said about. I'm still laughing at Cat Williams saying his strong face. Y'all like black features now? It's like, Cat, we've been liking black features since Beyonce said that she like her husband with, the Jackson 5 nostrils.
Jackson 5 nose.
Okay, that's what we've
Baby.
been at culturally since then. Where have you been? Okay,
Oh,
one pimp,
That's
two
a good
pimp.
point. Because I was trying to think about when we landed there. Really was, but I think that's exactly when it happened.
I think so. So he went on Good
Mhm.
Morning America, y'all. And I knew the interview wasn't going to be good because I knew he wasn't going to do shit but act. Like I could just tell he's going, like, why would you even do an interview? If you had any sense, you would let this shit die down.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Go work on some independent projects or some shit like that. And, come back to us once we didn't forgot about some of this shit. And, the details have been muddied by time and so much, other shit going on. But no, you want to come to us with a goddamn Good Morning America interview. He says that he should not have been in the car with Grace Jabari, but he doesn't take any responsibility for her injuries, which I feel like is stupid. Essentially, they charged you and you were convicted with just being reckless, not intentionally harming her, but harming her nonetheless. And to watch you pick this lady up and put her back in that car the way you did, at one point I was scared she was gonna get hit in the, I think that might have been when she got her damn ear cut, because the way he put her back in the car, her head was about to hit the top of the car. So I don't like when men do that. Like,
Mhm.
don't touch the woman, okay? Don't force her
Yeah,
into a car.
don't do that.
Don't do that. Like, just
Yeah.
move away from her. Just start jogging, nigga. Like,
Just
what you
run.
grabbing? Just run. That's all you needed to do. Okay. But no, you want to like force her back into the car. And I think that's when she really probably got a lot of those injuries, even though she says it happens before he even got out the car. But the way he
Mm.
was pushing her back in, I can't really argue with her. And everybody wanted to
Mm-mm.
argue about whether she had injuries. She did. They showed the pictures. Her finger did look fucked up. However, it got that way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now we could
This is a
argue all of that.
situation.
Go ahead.
This is a situation where I hate I was gonna say I hate to say it, but I'm standing beside this white woman. Like people, I know the internet keeps trying to make it about, oh well, look what they didn't do to the black man, da, da, da,
Mm-hmm.
da. But this is a situation where I'm kind of just like, you know what? I believe both of them probably done things that they shouldn't have done. They both probably were abusive in some type of way. But
Absolutely.
just based on what what's his name? Jonathan Majors has showed us, he shows a lot of mental manipulation to me. And I feel like
Mm.
men like that, those be the ones that like breed the physical toxicity in relationships where it may have not existed with the woman before, especially if she just want to cling on to something. So you as a man you have a responsibility, and I think that's what he got charged for. And you gonna sit in front of him, people talking about I was reckless with her heart.
Girl, don't make me scream.
But not with her body.
Right.
Well,
Do
you
not
said,
make
but
me
not with her
scream.
body. Girl.
Yeah, oh, okay, great. She changed my appointment. Anywho, I agree. I feel like they both were definitely toxic to each other and both had like some abusive type of behavior and stuff. But I'm not standing beside Grace ass 1000%. I can't do it. And even with Jonathan, I can't even stand beside you 1000% either. I feel like the injury to her hand though, I do feel like she did that shit to herself because she kept pulling on that man. So when that man snatched himself away from your ass, I do feel like that injury was on her. Now, what happened in the car, because they didn't see the video or couldn't see whatever happened in the car, that's what I believe the reason why he was not found, guilty on that. But from what they saw outside the car, they saw that he was being reckless, whether he intended to do it or not. It was reckless behavior that likely led to, some of the injuries that she did have. But I can't stand behind it 100%, especially like I didn't like how he said I should have never picked her up. I should have never, got in the car, or like not pick her up, like pick her up to throw her. I think he was saying
No,
like
been in the car,
pick her.
period.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm just
Like,
like, you should have been got out the relationship. The moment you
Yeah.
having a conversation with somebody saying, I don't believe that you will protect us, or whatever the case was,
it's time to go.
you should have left the relationship. And that's why it's hard for me to feel 100% bad for you, because whether she's a white woman or a black woman, you saw the toxic behavior. Now, I do feel like Grace was full of shit. In my honest opinion, because of when he came to the house, he was knocking on the door. This bitch was up there texting somebody else. You hear the man knocking on the door. He gets upstairs. You're stretched the hell out like, Like you playing this role,
Yeah, that
not
part
expecting
confused
him to
me.
call right. So that's why I'm like, okay, y'all both was playing in the people's damn face. Ultimately, y'all both have toxic behavior. I do think it's effed up that you called the cops to get this girl some help, and then it resulted in your ass getting locked up. But I can't feel bad because you should have known. You should have been left ass a long time ago.
This
You
ain't no
know,
social
The
justice
thing,
issue
the
like he
thing
tried
to
to make
kill
it.
me for real.
yeah.
Because he think he Martin Luther King, and we're gonna get into that Coretta Scott King comment that he keeps going back to,
Mhm.
which annoys me to no end. And that's how I knew his ass was crazy. That's why once I heard it, I was like, yeah, cut it out. The nigga's crazy.
Cut the
Cut it
show.
out. Yeah.
I'm done.
I'm not doing
Can I
this with y'all.
say, I was
Something wrong with him.
like, when in the beginning, I was like, I ain't tripping off Megan being with this man. If that's what she gonna do, she gonna do what she wanna do. Women choose
Girl,
raggedy dudes all the
she's
time.
flirting.
But it's like, Megan, you didn't want to pop out this year, a year later after the incident, because I feel like it's so many different things that is wrong. Not only is he on, trial for whatever this case is, but also, was you the girl like
Yes,
messing
you
with
know he
this
was. You
man
know she
while he
was the
was with,
girl.
like, it's like, Megan.
Or if there was some other girls. But even those, like the overlap that was happening, you cool with that? You know what I'm saying? And the fact
Mhm.
that and this is what I want everybody to hear that he said that really struck me. Like, this is an abusive personality. Not that he's always
Mhm.
hitting women, but his personality is abusive. When he was telling her that she needed to sacrifice for him, and then he repeated that shit in this interview, talking about, I just needed her to sacrifice the way I'm sacrificing. Sir, y'all are not
Mhm.
married. And you're
Mhm.
cheating on her.
Yes, thank you.
Like, you're cheating on
Agreed.
her,
You know
sir.
what kind of, like, I'm not gonna lie, I had watched the interview again after I had did my video. This is small, but it stuck out for me. He pretends to cry, and then the
Oh my
lady asks, has
gosh.
this been hard? And this was the response. Jonathan said, yes, I haven't seen my daughter in some time throughout all of this. And then he
Thank
said,
you.
I said, did this nigga laugh? I
Thank
said,
you.
that's not if you haven't seen your child, Jonathan, and I'm with you, but I'm
And we didn't even
not.
know he had a
Because
But
why are
child.
we
that's not even what
laughing?
she asked him.
Thank
That's not even what she asked him. She
But
said,
he's
has it
throwing
been
it out
hard?
there.
you shouldn't have did it.
Yeah. I looked to see
Manipulative.
because Bondy, remember I told you I said I didn't even know he had a kid, right? So I had to
Yes.
Google it. He confirmed he had a kid in 2022.
Mhm.
I don't think nobody knows what the little girl looked like, but I think
Even though he
People
was with Grace
Magazine
and
or
Brought for 2 years.
somebody confirmed that the little girl, the girl's not 2, the girl's older than that. But he
Oh,
confirmed that he had a
he
daughter
had
in
her.
20.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she mixed too.
Of
So
course.
I mean, another non-black woman. So that's why I'm kind of like, why the fuck is this a social justice issue? He talking about if the roles were reversed, if it was a black man running
Baby,
down the street, I would have been shot and killed. And when he said
I
that, well,
hated that.
our black asses didn't tell you to get yourself in that situation. So what you want us to do? You want us to look like beautiful? You want us to, be a prop?
baby. It
But
was
he
so many
said,
things that stuck out. I
I
was like,
mean,
damn,
he kept pursing
Jonathan.
them lips.
Damn,
Trying to
Jonathan.
push the cry
Did
out.
y'all catch the back on the farm in Texas?
Oh
Y'all
no,
caught that?
I did not catch the back on the farm.
Yes. He
I didn't know
basically
he was
said
on the farm.
he said that he has not been in that many relationships in his life. And he tried to play himself up to be innocent.
Back on the phone.
Hadn't been in that many relationships in his life. Something about, being a boy on a farm in Texas and all this stuff. He just a
Being
small
abused
town
and stuff.
boy. He don't mean no harm.
I was born by the river is what it's giving.
I
It
do
was
believe
very
he hasn't had that
strategic.
many relationships though. Looking at
I
his
believe that.
previous pictures to like what he looked like versus now, I'm like, yeah, he ain't had that many relationships.
Oh yeah, he
at
probably
all.
had a
Not
handful of
you
white
basing
girls.
that.
Please don't get it twisted. The white girls love them no matter how ugly they are, because they're a black man, and they wanna color outside the lines. They want to make daddy upset. They want to see if it's all that everybody said it's about. And so they go and get with a black guy.
Girl,
But
he's
the
their
thing,
trial version. Let me stop. Jonathan
Ooh,
was the trial version.
I say all this to say, I wish the man the best, but in
yeah,
the same breath, I'm here to say I don't give a fuck either. That's the thing. That's just to summarize. I wish them the best, but I also don't give a fuck.
Mm.
and I'm still not letting go of people saying that he is a terror to work with. Like, I'm still not letting go of that shit. People did come out and say that he wasn't the easiest person to work with at Yale. He wasn't the easiest person to work with on sets. You know, people have still been saying that type of shit. So you know how sometimes you fuck with the wrong person and you know, your shit just end up being blown up for no apparent reason.
For
It's so
no
sad.
reason. I know he just sit around and just like I would have been on some R. Kelly. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I would have been
He
crying my
did.
ass off because those tears that he had
I'm fighting for my
was
life.
nowhere near compared to what R. Kelly had. Because listen, you were at the height of your career, and it literally just like faded away. Like I would have been crying my ass off in that interview. Snot everything, and then Megan sitting in the back like. I said, y'all
He
fake.
said, she's an angel. She's sitting there.
She's my Coretta. When he called her his Coretta, like Coretta.
Why
Like,
would you
first
say
the fuck
that?
all, Coretta Scott King is not just the stick beside a woman. I don't know where you got that from. This is how you know the shit that black men tell each other, right? You got to get you one of them women like Coretta Scott King. You know, she just sit there. You know, I mean, fuck, even the Charleston White cockeyed eyed ass has said some shit like that. Using Martin Luther King, Coretta Scott King as an example of some long-suffering, self-sacrificing wife that's just supposed to sit there and shut up and be quiet as her man goes and fucks all of the white girls he wants to. I'm really annoyed because I feel like it's a denigration of that woman's legacy and what all she brought to the table as a whole human being before getting with him, during and after. She was more than just like a placeholder to have babies so this man could look great to the world. She was more than that. And I don't like the fact that he continued to use her name in, to me, such a demeaning manner. As a woman, that's some demeaning shit for you to act like one of the great examples, you know, in Black history is a woman that just stuck beside him so he can go fuck white women and he can look good to the public. Like, don't do that shit, bro. You know, accomplished in music and in education, much more than Megan and much more than a white girl that you had chasing you down the fucking street. You are not Martin Luther King, sir. You make movies. I hate that y'all always act like y'all are making sacrifices because y'all are in the entertainment industry. You're not.
And that's the other thing, Bondy, right? Because Megan's career with like is long standing way before his. So why is she the one having to be reduced down to that particular role when her career goes further than yours and probably going to continue to go further even after this situation? Because yeah, y'all might be dating, but she could break up with you at any moment. I don't think it's going to stop a single bag of hers, but yours at this time is halted. But can I also add, and I'll let the people, you know, drag me later. But girl, I ain't know none of this shit about Coretta. So honestly, I'm like, was he really off brand when he said what he said? Because I didn't know she was a musician. They don't tell us that. They want to praise Martin Luther King and then say, oh, she was a great wife, but they never bring up the accolades or what she really has accomplished. Like it always stopped there for me that she was the wife of his children.
It's the toxic masculinity. And
about her.
That's why he thinks he didn't do nothing wrong. One of the things I thought about though is the position that Megan is playing ain't too far from the position she was playing in the marriage. Because the assumption was that whenever she got divorced, you know, she seems to be a little bit more free, you know, couldn't get the locks out her head. Like she was given a different Megan than First Lady Megan. And now I feel like she low-key putting herself back in the same position to, you know,
Play a
hold
role.
this man. Yeah, to play a role. And I'm like, I don't know.
I think that it's only for his benefit. I don't know what she's getting out of it. Maybe she really is into him. But to me, it is so obvious that the only reason he reached for her, and she might not have even been the woman he was texting, because I really do feel like them popping out the way they did was so black people would feel like he's still one of ours. Because y'all like to, you know, have ownership. Yeah. Oh, you think
I think they were texting? Only because why didn't we get the question we wanted to know, which was who is you texting? In the interview, you got this girl sitting with you right here. Nobody's questioning the timeline of when y'all got together or why she's supporting you.
You remember that piece of evidence that they took out? Remember?
Yeah, they couldn't say the name of the woman. They named the lady Cleopatra. It's Megan.
It's probably,
I feel like, in my opinion, allegedly. So I'm like, why is nobody asking the questions?
it could have been going downhill. I mean, it's obviously since September 2022 when they had that first incident where the girl wanted to go to the hospital and he was telling her he was gonna kill himself if she did. That to me sound like you knew this shit was going downhill, so you might have been preparing, you know what I'm saying, to move on to the next relationship. But I absolutely feel like Megan's placement is to make him, to soften him to black people, because once white people throw him away, if black people put him in black movies for a little while, eventually everybody will forget. He'll regain his, his power in the industry to some extent, and then white people will pick him back up again. It just kind of takes time and effort. But y'all, his team is terrible. From the lawyer to whoever told him to do this interview, like it just all was not a good look to me.
Yeah, I don't even think the interviewer was satisfied.
Yeah, I saw it was chopped up. I mean, I'm like, girl, not y'all sat up here, interviewed him, and then y'all want to slowly spoon feed us the interview. Like, where's the whole damn thing at?
That's why I can't fuck with Good Morning America, because they always doing that. Like, I feel like they did that with the R. Kelly interview. Like, put that shit in so many parts and all of that, and we had to wait. And then they put out a certain part, and then you gotta wait a week. It'd be too much. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. So, y'all, I want to talk about Teyana Taylor and Iman Schuper for a minute. We haven't had a chance to talk about it on the panel since they announced their divorce, I don't think.
Yeah.
But as of recent, court documents have been obtained, and I'm saying that specifically in that way because everybody's in the comments acting like Teyana is some bitter baby mama because she's saying these things about Iman in the court documents. But she's saying it in the court documents because she wants to make sure her kids are okay, as far as I'm concerned. Because it sounds like Iman is disregarding the children's safety. She talked about an example of him putting the kids in a Uber, a ride share, and him having a private car. And I think they were going to the same place, but I think he did that so he could smoke weed in a car without the kids, getting contact.
That makes sense.
But she says that he forgets to feed them. Sometimes he gets, drunk and high to the point that he forgets to feed the babies. And they both like under 10. So it's not like, they can just go on about their way. And a lot of people are like, why is she complaining about it now? He probably was like that when they were together. It's like, because she was there. When people separate and they're no longer in the same household, now I have to trust you to take care of the kids by yourself without me being there. So now if you don't do the right shit, I'm definitely going to tell these people in these court documents, because remember, you the one that put our names out there, Iman. Teyana was trying to keep that shit under wraps. Iman put their names out there, I feel like, to embarrass her and to try to make her look bad, because she had just got up there on the internet defending him, talking about that was her best friend and hold on buddy and all of that shit. And now
that is what she said.
If a real hold up, buddy.
Not too much on my bestie.
Exactly. And now it seems as if he is losing his shit. And I really do feel like it's probably them separating is making it worse. Like, he probably wasn't doing it as bad. And now that, their relationship is falling apart, it's probably making it harder for him to keep his shit together. What y'all think?
Very, very possible. I just think that's so fucked up. That weed is, if that is the case, let's say he was trying to just smoke weed or whatever. I just think that's crazy that that's more important than seeing your children off to the location safe and sound. I will never understand any parents that will order an Uber for any children younger than 16. It's so much that's happening. Like, that's crazy. Like, even putting yourself before your kids, even if it wasn't weed and you just wanted to take a separate ride, like, that kind of sounds like behavior to get back at her, which is crazy. It sounds like I'll take them, but I mean that I'm gonna send them on and then I'm gonna go my way. That's crazy. I mean, y'all already treat Junie like she grown as fuck, but she's not. Okay, she's still a child. So he was out of line for that. I think that's messed up as hell. And I'm glad she kind of exposing it. And I don't understand the whole conversation of people saying how she bitter. This lady been trying to protect this man for God knows how long. That's crazy.
Let me clarify, get clarity, I guess. They said that he put the kids in a ride share service or just a separate car.
I think it was like a ride share. I think he like ordered an Uber or something for her.
That's what I thought. That's given in my Judge Mathis voice. It's giving crackhead behavior.
Mm.
Whoa.
It
Yeah,
is.
it might be more than just weed in there.
In my Judge Mathis voice, something is not right. I'm glad that Teyana finally speaking on it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I hope she do what she need to do and speak on what she need to speak on to make sure the kids are safe. And I hope he get the help he need. But in a situation where you prioritizing anything, maybe you got a meeting or something over making sure your kids get to their destination safely. No, sir.
And you
That
can't
is
forget to
terrible.
feed the kids, nigga. What's wrong with you? Lord. Anyway, we praying, because we want everything to turn out. We hope he ain't on, nothing too bad. Get your life together, nigga. Your lips look
Mm.
too dark. Do something. I don't know. Just get it together. All right. So the Golden Globes was this week, and there was some looks. And I wanted to bring the looks together and get our opinions on these looks now. Okay.
Okay.
Now I need to go and watch this movie on Peacock that Divine won her Golden Globe for. Because we support everybody black. At the award season, not in general. Okay, case by case basis, people. I'm sorry. I just wanted to go through these looks. And let me tell you, I love the fact that Oprah and Gail wear their glasses because us bitches is blind and don't nobody feel like not wearing their glasses on the red carpet. But at the same time, Gail, I don't like the dress. You make too much money for that. And I don't like that wig. It's just you could have done better. You just could have done better. Um, I feel like ugh, I like Divine's dress, even though I feel like they stuffed her in there and she looked like she can't breathe a little bit. But it's still cute. I don't like Danielle's dress because it just looks like too much fabric to me. Um, and I think that Oprah's dress is nice, but I don't like Oprah's hair. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
My opinions, ladies.
Gail.
Oh yeah.
Gail, yeah, I agree. It's giving JC Penney to me.
Mm.
Um, it is. It's giving, I mean, not just, not
Mhm.
clearance, but when you walk into JC Penney and they got the mannequins dressed up like they doing something, that's kind of what it's giving. But I have to agree. I mean the hair, I feel like that's her everyday hair. I would love to see it switched up, but yeah, no.
Go.
That's her
It
everyday
is.
wig. Her shake and go.
Right, that's the wig that
I'm
she hang on the
definitely saying
doorknob when she get ready to go to sleep and wake up, throw it on, shake and go.
Girl, yeah.
Um, now Divine, I like her dress too. I don't really care for peplum in this good 2024, but I think that they did a good job with just the shape of the dress. She looks good. Um, but I have to agree with you 100%. It is kind of giving stuffy. Her shoulders look a bit uncomfortable.
Mhm.
And Danielle loved the dress. I just think that it should have been tailored a little bit more, like in
Mhm.
the hips and thigh
Yes.
area. But other than that, she ate. She looked good. Oprah dress looked good. And that's it for me. I think I'd rather see like the big curly hair middle part Oprah in that dress.
Yes. I agree.
This was the Golden Globes, right?
Yes.
Who is the woman in the what is that? Burgundy or
Yes.
brown?
That
Who
is Divine.
who is
She's
she?
an actress.
Oh, okay. Was she in Color Purple?
No, she won
Okay.
a Golden Globe for a movie called The Holdovers. It's
Oh,
playing on Peacock right now.
okay. And she won the Golden Globe?
Yes, she
Oh, okay.
did.
Shout out to her. Yeah, don't like none of these outfits.
Yes, she's also in
Uh
Hulu's Only Murder in the Building. Yes, I
I'm
watched
with
it.
Necey on Gail. I'm heavy on the JC Penney and the Dr. Heavenly Beauty wig. Um this
Ooh.
woman in the Miss Divine or whatever. No, thank you. Um I don't even like that. I just feel like this is too much fabric. Is this Danielle? It just look like it's too much
Mhm.
fabric. And
Mhm.
I don't know, it's not necessarily fitting. It's just like, here, put this on. And Oprah, I don't know. Oprah, She looks like she's about to be a usher for somebody for a middle school dance or something. Like, I don't know. I just don't like it. I'm sorry, y'all.
Mm-mm.
Everybody failed.
Everybody. These
Oh.
these are better.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Um, okay, so we have Issa looking beautiful, looking like a Golden Globe her damn self.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we have Fantasia. Fantasia, I like the top, I don't like the bottom, my love, but you have been killing it this season with the fashions. Um, Godmother Angela Bassett is giving absolute life here. Okay, I love the hair, I love the shape of the dress, the boobage, everything looks fantastic. And y'all, Janelle, I forgot Janelle's last name. Y'all help me.
Oh,
I hate when I
damn.
forget people's
I'm
names,
gonna have
but
to look it
Janelle,
up.
but y'all know her. She's
Abbott
from the show.
Elementary.
Yes, Abbott Elementary. Yes, thank you. Janelle James. Thank
James.
you.
There we
Thank
go.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
I love the arms on her dress. I love the extravagancy of that. I think she looks amazing. I think everybody except for Fantasia is a 10 for me.
Mm.
Yeah, I was shook when I seen this picture of Janelle. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, y'all, this dress is like, I would dream about this dress. The arms are beautiful, the slit up the leg, the middle part with the simple hair. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah, I love everything about that. Angela Bassett looked good. I don't have a whole lot to say. She just looked good. She know what worked for her. I've never seen her look a fool. Fantasia, I love everything about Fantasia's dress. She looks like one of those limited edition black Barbie dolls that you have in the China
Oh,
cabinet.
yes.
I love it. And Issa looks good too. Like you said, she looks like a Golden Globe. But I'm gonna have to be honest, it's not my favorite choice for her. I think she could have done something different, but I think she just looks good. It's fair.
She could have dressed her age.
Yeah, that's more something that I'd like to see Gail in.
Yes. Like, girl, where are the titties? Where's the thigh? Where's the arm? Like, give us
Mm-hmm.
something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, they still did good. They still did good. Okay. Okay.
I didn't go.
So, huh?
I didn't
Oh,
go.
you didn't go? I'm sorry. I thought you
Mm-mm.
went. Okay.
Yeah, I think Issa looks nice, cute, and simple. I think Angela Bassett looks absolutely beautiful. I'm loving this dress. Everything Necey said about Janelle is hitting. I love the angle of the off the shoulder part for her dress, meeting it with that slit. That's beautiful. And I love, 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 love the arms. I think she looks great. Fantasia looks beautiful, but she actually is giving Fantasia meets Celie. So at the top part of her dress, it's definitely giving Fantasia, but she could not let go of the character. That's why we have the drapage at the bottom. So I
Mm.
feel like that's what she was trying to come with. And that's why everybody's not really feeling it because it's giving Celie at the bottom. But I mean, it's okay. It's an okay look.
I think it
I
could have
think
been
I've seen
done in
her
a
do
different
better.
way.
Yes, I have
Yeah.
to agree. Because she's definitely been cutting up on the fashions.
Hmm.
But
I
yeah.
like it. I like the drop waist. You usually don't see thick girls in a drop waist. It usually don't be executed as nicely, but that's
That's
really
true.
nice.
That's true.
That is true. So we done?
Yes.
Okay. So Margot Robbie is dressed as like an old school Barbie here. Then we got Billie Eilish who wanted to be special. Like I think she does the Doja Cat thing where even though she's like extremely beautiful, she doesn't want people to know that she is extremely beautiful. So she does weird shit so that you don't see it all the time.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen?
Um,
Did you see her in Swarm?
yes,
Oh my gosh.
gorgeous. I was like,
Yes.
That's
wow.
rough.
I
Yeah.
was like, who is this white woman? I ain't even
Mhm.
recognize
It was crazy. And that's when I was like, oh shit, I might have a crush on Billie Eilish. When did this happen?
her.
Nah, because I mean, she's stunning, like face, eyes, like just very stunning. And that's why I'm like, you could tell that she uglied herself. And I know why the girls do that, like
Mhm.
they don't want to just be beautiful sexual objects. They don't want to be the Barbie. You know what I'm saying? But essentially, here you are, girl, looking crazy at the Golden Globes next to actual Barbie and Latina Barbie, Jennifer Lopez, who looks fucking amazing as she always does. The old Hollywood look is very much popping at the Golden Globes tonight. And then at the end here, my girl, Natasha Lyonne. Okay, for one of my favorite shows on Peacock. What's the name of the goddamn show? I'm always spacing on stuff. I'll come back to it later. But Natasha Lyonne looks amazing. I loved her outfit. The red hair is giving Lucille Ball. That's what it's giving.
I love that description. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
for sure.
like that. And I like that her bangs are a little bit different than how she usually wear them. I almost didn't recognize her.
Yes, thank y'all, Poker Face.
Yeah.
Yeah, poker face. I like her dress. It almost looks like something she could wear to like the Met. It's
Oh
very
yeah,
artistic.
it
Mhm.
Um,
is.
J Lo's look, I don't really care for J Lo's look at all. I don't like the flowers. I think that a comparable look is Danielle's look with the red dress that we just talked about earlier, and I think I prefer Danielle's dress and her look with the draping over J Lo's. And Billy, yeah, Billy, girl, going on somewhere. Um, I ain't about to play with you. And then Margot Robbie, I think she looks pretty. It looks good. I mean, not a whole lot. It just looks good.
That's a good one.
Now, who is the woman in the white again?
Natasha Lyonne. She used to be on Orange is the New Black back in the day too.
Okay. Okay. I this is so crazy because her dress is so weird, but I like it on her. And maybe it's because of the poker face, as you mentioned. Like, I don't know. It looks like that's her style. Like she's owning this dress. And I
Yes.
think she definitely could wear this to the Met and other places. Like, I think that looks nice. I'm loving this color on J-Lo. I actually like this look on her, and likely I like that Necey compared it to the to Danielle's because it is pretty similar. I think with this one it's just more fitted, which is what I wish they would have done with Danielle's look. It just looked like it was just like a lot of fabric thrown on top of her. um so I think that Jennifer looks great. I'm with y'all on Billy. Like, girl, go away from us with this, Billy. You got the attention you was looking for, girl. And who is this woman on the end in the pink?
Margot Robbie, the Barbie movie.
Oh,
That's the
gotcha.
one they said Will allegedly had one of his little flames with when they was
Oh
in
my.
a movie together.
Oh my.
They was
Uh,
in focus, I think.
was that it?
I
They was
think
also
so.
in the Death Squad together.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, the first one.
Mhm.
But yeah, I actually liked hers, especially close up. Like I didn't the dress because they actually showed like the comparison to the Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they redid this dress in order to look like the Barbie dress, like it's just real cute. I liked it. I liked how they redid it. Let me show y'all.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, she was in
oh
Suicide.
yeah, Suicide
Oh,
Squad.
Oh,
That's what it
that's
was.
cute. That's
You
cute.
know,
that is
I was like,
cute.
oh my god,
That
that
is,
is
I get
so
it now. Because
cute.
by itself, it's like no, but when you
Right.
see that, that is cute. And these
Yes.
are her sleeves. It looks like. I mean, or is this just like maybe it's just like a wrap she's thrown?
I
Okay,
think
that's what
it's a
it is.
wrap. Yeah.
Okay, it's not her sleeves. Okay, that's cute in comparison. She not bad. Good job staying on theme.
Yes. And that's why I liked it. Cause I was like, okay, this is cute, like staying on theme, basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So I do want to do this last one and then we're
Okay.
gonna be done with this. Okay. All right. So
Oh
girl.
my.
Okay. So what's my girl right here? Hold up, y'all. Let me get my names because I know my names. Natalie Portman.
God, oh, that girl.
Yeah, no, it's Natalie Portman. I loved it. I thought it was beautiful. She looks nuts, but the dress looks so pretty. Then of course, we got Quinta Brunson, which we love her so much from Abbott Elementary. She looks
Mhm.
so cute. Okay, cute as a little button. I like her dress. I like the cutout going around her body in the front. Like I really like that. I wish she would have done honestly, I wish she would have done an updo with her hair. I feel like this kind of flat hair is pretty, but if she would have done like maybe a one of those old Hollywood updos that kind of hung, you know what I'm saying, around her face and gave like a soft
Mhm.
curl, I think it would have complemented the shape of this dress much better. Um, Jeannie Mai looks like she just was so happy to pop out of the car. She looked like she had this dress for a Christmas party, and she was like, "I'm wearing that shit to the Golden Globes." But she still looks pretty, very thin. I guess she must be back on White Men. And then Sky Jackson. I don't
Yeah.
like this. it's a pretty dress, but I don't like it on her body. It feels like, yeah, I don't know. Something about that middle section. Like you need hips for this. And you don't have any. You know, it's no shade. Just don't like it.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, you can go ahead, Jamie.
Oh no, you're good. I was talking about what Bondy was saying.
Oh. No, for real. I mean, I'm gonna just start there, honestly, because every time I hate it, but I think so many times during this fashion segment, every time somebody shows me a picture of Marseille, and I know this isn't Marseille, but every time somebody shows me a Marseille, I'm always like, this is what Sky Jackson should be doing. Like, I cannot look at Marseille without being like, Sky Jackson, this is how you should be dressing. And when I see Sky Jackson, I can't help but say, like, yes, Sky Jackson always looked like she playing dress up. She's been looking like that since she was young. And I'm like, why? Who's dressing you? Why do they want you to look so much older than what you are? And I know she's grown, but the thing is, like, it's just given that you're trying too hard to come across as like more grown than what your body's giving. You can play up youthful and still look sexy in a way that makes sense for you. And it just don't never make sense for Sky at all to me. Y'all be on TikTok and be hearing them talk about Sky Jackson rumors.
No.
I'm okay, real quick. What's them letters that they be talking about on TikTok? Blind letters.
Yeah.
Blind letters. So people have been saying for years, and I've heard this for a long time through the internet streets, allegedly people think that Sky Jackson was an escort from a young age. People were making gross allegations that her and her mom were escorts together. And those are blind items on TikTok. And it always rubbed me the wrong way because it kind of goes hand in hand with like why she always looked like a grown ass woman from the time she was like, I mean, obviously she didn't look like one, but why she always, tried to come across as looking like a grown ass woman when he was like 15. So if y'all haven't seen them blind items, just go on TikTok and type in Sky Jackson blind items and you're going to hear all the rumors about it. So it just always makes me uncomfortable to see her like, I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable. I don't know, but some just don't sit right.
Nah, and there's a specific picture I'm thinking about of her sitting down that always looks like somebody trying to make a child look grown that I ain't never really like.
Yes, so I know what you ain't talking about where she's like,
yes.
Yes. Go look them up. Okay, Jeannie Mai, I think she looks good. She's been glowing on Instagram lately. I hope that the glow that we see on social media is consistent with your healing in real life. Kinta, she looks nice. I like it. The body is eyeing. I would have loved another bundle in the hair install, but that's okay. And then Natalie Portman, she looked like an angel on top of a Christmas tree.
She does.
She do.
I actually like her look for her. I think Quinta looks so cute. I have to say that. I really think she looks cute. I think Jeannie Mai looks nice too. I think Bondy hit the nail on the head about her being glad to pop the hell out. At this time, she's so glad to get to 2024, honey. Okay. That's what it's giving. And Sky, baby, I agree with everything y'all said about Sky. I don't understand why your stylists aren't taking notes from Marseille Martin's people. Y'all probably get casted or go up against each other often in like auditions and stuff. Cause I think Marseille may be like 19. You're 21. Not her looking her age and you looking about 2 times that amount. I just think that y'all need to you might need to get with her stylist or y'all need to go through her Instagram and stuff. And that's your style. If you're looking for your style, Marseille Martin is your style. Cause this one here is not it.
Yikes.
A mess.
All right, y'all. Well, we're about to move on because as I told y'all, we's not about to be here all night. So we only have a couple of more topics to discuss. So before we move on to the last 2, make sure y'all like the video.
okay. I mean, he makes $450,000 a month. To pay $32,000 for his child to make sure that he's safe and that he goes to the right schools and that he's provided for is the least that he could do. But I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm sorry, this ain't public opinion. This ain't the favor of public opinion, but it's my opinion. I would have stayed there and ate my food if I was Nia Long. This ain't the first time this man has cheated on her, and I promise you, if they stayed together, it wouldn't be the last. I think Nia Long got caught up into this feeling that happens to a lot of women that are very popular on social media or in pop culture. She let the lean in of everybody and the embarrassment of this public cheating get in between her and her relationship with her man. And that's where she, I think, could have made better decisions. She still loves that man. That son still loves his dad. I understand that this is a public stage that it happened on and that you should always, respect yourself first. But in this particular case, I feel like that this relationship would still be going on if it didn't happen on such a huge stage. And I don't care what anybody says.
So that's what Al Reynolds from TGIF had to say about Nia Long separating from her longtime fiance, the basketball player, the coach. I'm not about to say his name because I feel like I'd be fucking it up. But either way, she responded to Al and said, some of us really do stand on loyalty and pure intentions. And people thought that was, a comment on what he said. Honestly, I just think it's so weird when people with penises have like this feeling that if only they had a vagina, they would know what to do with it. If they had a vagina, they would have done it better. They would have just ate their food. We know that y'all can't wait to gobble down some man's nuts. We know that you can't wait to be in a position to be the long suffering woman of some powerful man. That's a dream a lot of y'all have. But guess what, honey? Guess what? You're not. It's not you. It's not you. And you can be thirsty. Nia doesn't have to be thirsty, even though I really think that Nia is male identified and, doesn't make the best decisions all the time, like that Jeezy interview. But
I was literally thinking that.
Girl, besides the Jeezy interview, at the end of the day, Nia Long is not the woman that has to stay in a relationship with a man simply because he has money. Like, she's Nia Long. Al Reynolds, what's going on, honey? You should have stayed over there with your woman and ate your food. You should have stayed with Star and ate your food.
Exactly.
But that's not what you wanted to do, though, right?
While he talking, I thought that was crazy. Thomas, she still love that man. Their son still love their dad. Of course,
that
he
part
still
for me.
loves his dad. Like, what the hell are you talking about? At the end of the day, he was disrespectful as hell, and he caused the public embarrassment of her. That lady has every right to make a move how she chooses to move. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to be with him. She don't want to be with him. He made her look a fucking fool. Why would she continue?
And then said he was going to cheat again.
He said,
right.
Yeah. He said he's just going to cheat again. He said, it won't be the last time. So it's like you want her to stay with him.
Said
so
that.
Okay. Yeah. So she can continue to get cheated on and disrespected. What makes it worth it? Oh, she loves him and his son loves him. What the fuck? What that got to do with the price of tea in China? Nigga, what love got to do with it? Tina told y'all that years ago. Okay? Love ain't got a motherfucking...
At some point, you're gonna have to pull yourself out of a situation from being disrespected. Because what, they was together for like 10 years. It was 11. A long time, right?
Yeah,
11. So he don't know what the fuck she been through for all them 11 years before she decided to leave now. So I'm just like, I mean, we should know enough knowing that they was engaged for 11 years or however long. like that whole relationship, that's a long ass time. But either way it goes, he sounds like such a fool. But I'm gonna take this as projection because he led with the amount of money that he made a month, which was the $450,000. And I'm guessing that he would like a nice $450 a month. And for him, if that means making yourself smile, he'll do it. Everybody got a price on him, and I guess Al just told us his.
He did. And girl, you know what that got me thinking about. And this is like a change of gears just a little bit, but it making me think about Funky getting the fuck up off the table. And now we know that you're one of those people that's gonna sit your ass there. and
Yep.
continue to deal for 5 days. Let me shut it. Go ahead,
No,
Bonnie.
go ahead.
Go ahead, run it. We in it now. Go ahead.
But I'm just like, we know that you one of them people that's gonna sit your ass there for the same amount of pay, but still being overworked because now they got you doing this 5 days out the damn week. So it's funny because you see that Funky has this issue with Claudia or whatever, but look at what your own friend just said about Nia Long. So then it makes me question what the fuck is he saying about you when you ain't around? Like, because you're content with the woman sitting and suffering through some bullshit because of a coin. Then while you running back to Funky telling him what other people are saying, what the fuck are you saying? I don't know why Funky left. I would have just stayed and kept getting my 250K and da 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 da. I don't know. It's given can't be trusted.
I mean, obviously, afterward. I mean, to me, how he treated Star, like nigga, like you
What
pretended
happened
to
in their marriage?
He wasn't on her team.
listen.
I knew that part.
To be straight.
She didn't
But
know. She didn't know.
he didn't come out like they didn't claim to be divorced because she knew he was gay. What they felt like the marriage ended because of something else, right?
I got to be reminded because I was so young. You know, I'm over here.
I thought it was because he was gay. They broke up. I don't think they really said why back then, but once he came out, we already knew what it was. Bondy, she bisexual. Okay, well, there's that.
I feel like she was hearing stuff.
Okay. Okay. No, I mean, all of the men are bisexual. All of the men, essentially, all of the men are bisexual. You know why? Because they will still enjoy sex with women. So essentially, even if they want to be in romantic relationships with men, they're, obviously, come guzzling male identified, male centered as people, obviously. But
I'm looking.
He's still fucking women. He's still fucking women. A lot of them do.
For Al to say that he would have stayed there and suffered through it, he actually would have. Because Star was the one that actually divorced him versus him divorcing her. So he couldn't stay because she got the fuck up off the table.
Star left him for infidelity, but kept the bisexual part hush. So we're going to act like she got cheated on with a woman? Okay. Look, she got out of it. And now he can sit on there with his face looking all fucked up. Child, that nigga face be all screwed up, weird and everything. But y'all, let's go ahead and talk about Funky. Y'all wanted to talk about Funky, Claudia, and Tasha K and Flame Monroe. Let me say y'all something. I don't give a fuck about none of this. I want y'all to know I don't give a fuck about none of this. Because essentially, this is all like for Tasha and Flame, this is mess that is good for the show. For Q, this shit all turns out to be good mess. For what? For his show. Claudia, whenever Claudia does something else besides TGIF, it'll probably be all good for her. People was on the live for her on Instagram trying to hear what she had to say. Not as much as everybody else, Jamie. I know.
Right.
But they was on her Instagram live trying to hear what she had to say. And I did, y'all. I'm so mad at myself because I thought I had saved the audio with her basically saying that they want Funky back, but Funky can't keep getting on his channel talking shit about,
go to Live
Fox Soul. Huh?
Live Bites on Instagram should have it.
Okay.
That's what she said. So what she mean by the tryout comment?
Well, see, I think that was low-key shade to me because why would he have to try out for a show that y'all made together?
Right. Maybe he'll try out again. Like he didn't make the team or some shit and he decided to leave.
Yeah, but we know that's not what happened. You wanted them to work more and, he didn't want to work more when he could make that on his own without having to work all of those days.
I think they feel a way about him coming out and saying that they decided to stay for less. And the fact that they also signed a year contract while he signed a 6.
Yeah, because it does make them look like, they may not
like fools.
Yeah.
He signed for 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay, girl.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't see it. I'm looking on here. So I see a lot of Asian doll in them fake teeth. See a lot of Mama D. See Rick Ross's old lady in her
your
teeth.
link. I sent it to
you
your.
sent it to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Child, they be having so much teeth. Everybody, just so much damn teeth.
I don't know how Tasha K
Al started
contributes to this. This is new.
Well, Tasha K actually, this is where the Flame Monroe part comes in. Flame Monroe was going on TGIF after Funky quit. When Funky was still on there, they wanted to have Flame on there when the whole trans thing with Just Hilarious happened. But because Q doesn't like the way Flame Monroe panders to straight people, he was like, fuck out of here. Flame Monroe is not coming on my platform. Okay. So that kept Flame Monroe from coming on the platform right up until he quit. And now Flame's on the platform. Flame feels like there's beef between him and Quentin. Quentin feels like I don't have beef with this motherfucker. I just don't fuck with you. I don't like what you stand for, but I don't have no real problem with you. Tasha calls Q, gets him on the phone, tries to force this conversation. Then, he said tried to record it. I mean, she tried to record it because y'all know if Tasha ain't gonna do shit, she gonna try to turn everything into content. That's why I told y'all I didn't believe that, that her tease in her interview with Kevin Hart's assistant was extortion, because if she teased it, she's gonna put it out. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, she's not gonna actually put together a whole interview and tease it and not put it out. We just don't do that. But
when did she tease it?
I mean, I don't
In
know.
November, I think.
Yeah.
Early
Well,
November.
right before it came out.
Yeah.
But yeah. Either way, girl. So now Q is like, fuck Tasha. We not friends no more because you tried to call me with some bullshit and some messy shit, and this ain't the first time. So now they are no longer cool. And Tasha interviewed Flame Monroe, and then Flame Monroe was on TGIF for Claudia and them. So here's Claudia's response to all of the shit that Q was saying on his channel. Hold up, y'all. Let me change this background.
I wanted him on the show, loved him on the show. He's a talent. Didn't tell me that he was leaving. Didn't have any conversation with me about his issues with the contract. I was the last one to find out. So when I found out, we had to scramble and just grab people to get on the show. That is that. We said a very classy goodbye to him on the show. He posted it. He has since deleted it. And then he keeps calling me and all kind of names on his live. So I blocked him because I have to protect my peace. And that's that. I'm not arguing with people in this 2024. I'm not doing it. I was known for being in people's chats. The Flame choice was not a dig. I didn't know how deep their issue was. There's a lot of people he don't like. He don't like Chloe Bailey. He don't like Halle Bailey. He don't like this one. He don't like that one. So if I was going to keep everybody off
that was shade. I just want to point out, like, you could have
Yes,
mentioned a whole bunch
right.
of other people, but you specifically mentioned the people that everybody feels like he got reprimanded about.
Feel like there'd be nobody. So it was not I didn't know it was that deep because he said it on his page that he don't have no issue with Flame. So y'all, it's not like I went and got Michelle Brown that I know he has a definite beef with. So there's that.
Let's name them all.
And she said, well, Funky had said Tasha did that, went and did some shit with Michelle Brown, and y'all know how much she can't stand her.
You care too much about what people think.
That's her friend saying that to her?
Yeah.
Have you ever had
Oh,
a
bitch, don't
thousand
say that
people
to me
tell
on
you
live.
they want you to die?
Who cares?
No.
I'm on Claudia's side on that because I think that's so easy for people that don't have no fucking followers like that to say. Like, if nobody's
Her
talking
friend
to
said
you,
that she cares.
yes.
Don't say that shit to me on live, bitch. Like
Like,
She can't stand her.
you gaslighting me at the end of the day. Like, I hate that shit. Like, if somebody was cursing you out and calling you bitches and making you feel the way all day on your social media, you would get your regular ass on there and curse their ass out. So why is it whenever somebody is a public figure, y'all feel like people just gotta be taking shit?
And then it's easy for that person to say because you're not directly in the situation. You're third party or whatever party. Like, you're not experiencing
Just
that.
a friend. That sounds like something like an elder would say, like somebody in your family.
Friend. That's our homegirl. All them ladies at her house was her homegirls. They were working on a podcast or something, she was saying.
It is a lot easier said. No, not this on this particular thing, but having like 1,000 people say negative shit to you, it's very easy to sit there and say when it's not happening to you. Yeah. It's very easy to say, don't read it, look away. It's not a big deal. But human beings actually do care. Yeah. And when you have had someone that you work with for 3 years that you actually had love for, and they don't even tell you what they're planning to do, it goes down. There's nothing you can do because they didn't include you in their decision. And then everyone wants to blame somebody because everyone's mad. We're all mad. We're all sad about it. And you got to take the L. And then people, without even finding out what really happened, They run with the most negative, disgusting narrative about you. You help people out. The network did not know who this person was.
First of all,
And that's what's hurtful because y'all know what kind of person I am.
The network didn't know
Wait,
who
what
he
did she
was.
say? Yeah,
She said the network did not know who this person was. That's what she said.
she talking about Funky.
That's what it sounded like to me.
I don't believe that.
I'm having
I
that
don't
one
believe the
too.
network did not know who Funky was.
I don't
but
either, considering the fact that they're on YouTube. How the fuck you don't know who the YouTubers are when
Right.
you're on YouTube?
Right.
Right. That don't add up.
Listen, all I'm gonna
And
say is it's
she
messy.
skipped the whole part of
What?
at the beginning. She skipped the whole part. She said that she was the last person to find out about him leaving. They
Mhm.
scrambled. They found somebody else. They said a classy goodbye. He posted it. Then he deleted it.
Mhm.
And then start calling her all types of bitches. What happened in between? What
The
was said?
Flame Monroe interview.
That's what I was thinking. That them
Because that's why
having
she
Flame on
said,
there.
I mean him going on the platform. That's what she was trying to say. Like, you saying you ain't got no issue with him, but then now he comes on there, now you feeling away.
But wasn't there commentary said that is that the interview where she said maybe he'll try out again? That's the same day, right?
No, she did that. Oh, is it? I don't think that's the same day. I think she did that live. I'm not sure when she did it, but I don't think it was the same day. It could have been. I didn't see it till after.
This said 14 hours ago. This is from today.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
she
figure out the
talking
series of
other thing.
events.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like was it solely seeing Flame Monroe that started the beef? Because the way Funky came to Instagram was like, you know, y'all not about to do this, y'all not about to say this, da, 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 da. So I assumed it was like more of a direct jab or shade that happened in between, but
That Flame said some stuff about Q on the show and she was laughing.
Okay, that
Flame
makes
was
more
talking
sense.
crazy about Funky and Tasha, and Flame did that messy stuff, right? Okay.
But even like out of all, like he probably wasn't even tripping off somebody coming on the show, right? Or that person coming on the show. I mean, of course, you're not on the show, you don't get no stakes in it. But it's like it's just so ironic that you know this person has an issue with me, and this is like one of the first guests. Like, yeah, she had some lady on the show, but then right after that, this is like the very next person. It definitely, I probably would have felt shady, like, dang, you trying to come at me. I may not have an issue with that person, but it's very clear they have one with me, and you trying to get back at me for whatever reason.
I think it's a lot of underlying shit going on that we may not be privy to when it comes to this situation. And that's why I said I don't care, because essentially I don't really know what's going on like that. I know it's always some shit anywhere people work, it's always some shit. It's always gonna be some shit. So like I wish everybody the fucking best at the end of the day.
I do think it's a easy resolve situation though. I think that all they got to do is have a conversation, and that can happen in a month or so, and then next thing you know, everything's all good. That's why when it's situations like this, you got to be careful with how you navigate it or how you involve yourself in it, because when them people get back cool, you're gonna be the one on the outs. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think it's just a conversation that probably needs to be had, cleared up, misunderstandings.
Well, we're
not.
sorry everybody's beefing, and we hope that everybody gets back cool. Since we do have like a little bit of time, since we went into that so quickly, y'all, what's going on here? Martell Lavore. Martell Lavore. What is going on, sir? Domestic violence, third harassing communications. What? And we know he was let out 3 hours later, y'all. We know he was let out. Everybody's aware. Y'all like to act like because things get resolved quickly, we can't still talk about this shit. No, this nigga got arrested again.
That ain't no resolution just because he got out. Still a charge.
That's the case.
I don't know what's going on, but it might be because of the revenge porn he was trying to do on Mel. And I say that. I say that because it sounded like she was already sending shit to her lawyer. She was already kind of setting it up. And you know how Martell is. Martell do shit. And it's like, okay, well, you didn't try my hand too many times. I guess we're going to have to take this shit down to the police station. But I'm tired of him. I'm also wondering why the fuck Carlos King is over there talking to Diamond from Crime Mob, having boring first part interviews, but ain't telling us a goddamn thing about what's going on with Martell Holt. Make it make sense.
You sweet tea. Was she lying? Was she not?
She ain't say shit that we ain't all been said about him and how he worried about everybody else show but his own.
Right. With Martell, I don't know if it is the revenge P. Now that I think about it, I was wondering that too, but I feel like if it was revenge P, it probably would be a different charge that's on him. But I could be wrong, but that's just what I was wondering about. I'm like, I don't know if it's that. I think that is harassing communication, which is why Mel got her number changed, and we've seen that on the show. So for his PR person to come and give this really good statement, girl, it's kind of hard when we've already seen him for his works over there on the show. Let me tell you something, Martell, baby. When you get this stuff cleared up, you don't ran Martell through the damn ground, okay? You're going to need a whole new image for the people to look at you. Just go by Lavore Holt. That's what you're going to do. And change your damn behavior and go by a Holt because you don't ran Martell ass through the ground. And we tired.
He adamantly denies everything, by way of his attorney. It says we would like to issue an official statement regarding the recent allegations against Martell Holt concerning harassment text messages to his accuser dating back to August 2022. It is with great concern that we address these accusations. Martell Holt adamantly denies any intentional harm or harassment towards the accuser. We believe that these allegations are the result of a misunderstanding, and we are confident that the legal process will ultimately vindicate Mr. Holt. Martell remains committed to being a devoted father and maintaining a positive and healthy co-parenting relationship with Ms. Rogers and Ms. Curry for the well-being of their children. Despite the challenges presented, Martell will continue to focus on his role as a responsible parent and contribute positively to his community. We urge the public and media to approach this matter with fairness and sensitivity, considering the impact such allegations can have on individuals and their families. His publicist added, we are confident that as the legal proceedings unfold, the truth will emerge and Martell Holt will be exonerated.
Girl.
Confident. Where?
Girl.
I had to read it like that for y'all because I feel like I wanted to sound just as stupid as they sounded.
I'm like,
hard R's.
I have a hard time with that one. I think she wrote a great, compelling statement, but girl, we've seen enough of Martell to know what the hell going on. I'm sorry.
Like he didn't intend, really? It's a misunderstanding. Get the fuck out of here. How are you misunderstanding repeatedly calling somebody? Can somebody tell me? Right. How do you repeatedly
when you have the evidence? That's what I'm saying. Because if it's a harassing communication, the person has the screenshots of it. Like I'm so confused.
And one of the things online was mentioning like grounds for harassing communications. It could also be communication through an anonymous profile. Jami, you sent it in the chat. And that's what made me think about the revenge porn thing. Because you remember he was using Ariane with the fake Facebook page to post the video as allegedly as if it wasn't, through him. So I send his ass to jail.
You going to jail, bitch.
Girl. But y'all remember last year when we thought he had got locked up and he made sure to go live from that bedroom to say that he wasn't?
Yes. Yes. Okay. That's why I said this ain't the first one.
Right. Where's the live now?
Child, he full of shit. Hold up, y'all. Let me read some of these super chats right quick. Thank you, Love for Desi for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Applause. Okay. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Pacino Rules, for the super sticker. Thank you, Gabby with an I. They never want black women next to them in victory. Only when they need us to come and pull them back up from their bootstraps and shit. Gwen, thank you for the super chat. Mel did a live confirming it was due to her in the text screenshot he sent to her last year. Okay, Amber Violet.
I didn't know she went live.
Thank you for the super chat. Can we talk about Tasha's gross response? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
All I saw was Tasha saying that she need to stay out of it from now on. That's what I saw her saying on her Instagram. But like I said, I did not dive deeper into the situation because it's all mess.
Because I was like, when I heard the whole they not friends, well, I'm like, Tasha, like we still cool. Shit. Okay. I don't know what you talking about. Like, I'm Kaya that we
Right. Like you gonna be all right.
you mad, but we good.
But they saying that she said something. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that live was old. When she was first talking about things that had happened from maybe a couple of months ago.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, so y'all saying that Tasha said something about Mel. Okay, that she was a scorned woman. Oh, I guess, child.
Oh, I
I
didn't know
guess.
she said that.
I haven't seen that, but I
Me neither.
also listen, we don't know whether it was old or new. I feel like it was old because I remember seeing that live before, and she had the way she had her hair, kind of curly black, and she had one of her t-shirts on. But anyway, or listen, I don't know what's going on down there at Huntsville, but I do know that instead of talking about that, Carlos is over there having long, drawn out interviews with Diamond that I just couldn't even make it halfway through. I was
I
like, I
did
guess
fall asleep.
the second part will be better, but she's so dry and boring. And honestly, it's so sad to see somebody do a whole interview so that they can cape about some dick. Like,
Oh, girl, I ain't even watch. I couldn't do it,
I fell asleep
especially not
laughing.
after the Scrappy clowned her on what did
yes,
he
he
say?
said she want the dick. You just mad. You like she mad because she wanted the dick, and she was like, it wasn't the dick, it was you eating his ass. But you play too many games and da 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 da. And I'm just like, girl, eating ass is okay, but it's usually a combination of the two. Anyway, thank you, Tony, for the super chat. So he did it, but didn't mean to. Yeah, no, he did it. He meant to do it. Martell ain't shit.
That's what she was trying to say with the misunderstanding. Hell nah.
Child, listen. All I know is it's too much mess to keep track going up and around over here. But Diamond bored me, girl. We don't care. You, Scrappy, and Erica, with y'all love triangle, girl. He with you, then he with her. It's sad. Y'all look a fool, but the dick must be good. Then we
Yikes.
had Sweet Tea and Heavenly going at it on live because if they ain't gonna do nothing, Heavenly gonna make sure she brings some good traffic for Married to Medicine. If she ain't gonna do nothing, she ain't got shit going on in her life for real. She ain't telling y'all nothing personal going on with her the whole time she been on this damn show. But if anything she gonna do, she gonna spark up some fucking mess. So her and Sweet Tea was arguing. Sweet Tea was calling her old. Everybody felt the way. I felt like they call people little girls on that show all the time. Calling Quad a little girl, calling Sweet Tea a little girl. I've been rewatching it. When I say they call Quad a little girl so many times, especially Simone, little girl. And I'm just like, I don't know where y'all get that shit from, where y'all can call a 30-something-year-old woman a little girl just because her coochie ain't got as many rings around it as yours. Like, I don't know. But all I know is they went to hell on each other. Sweet Tea said, her mama was in hell, and then Heavenly was like, and she could get pregnant, and you can't. Y'all know Sweet Tea, yes, because Sweet Tea found out she had endometriosis and she had fibroids, and Heavenly feels like a lot of us feel like, bitch, you had to know that. You 30-something years old. How is it that you're just now finding this out about yourself? You shouldn't have been selling your coochie through the mail, because that's what you were doing when you got his DMs and told him that you was gonna have a baby for him. You know what I'm saying? You played yourself with that. But they was going back and forth, and then Heavenly said that Dr. G is still talking to Quad. Quad came out and denied that and said that she has not spoken to her ex-husband.
I don't believe it.
Heavenly doubles down.
Like, I don't think they're talking. I
me
agree
neither.
with Quad.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think so either. I think Heavenly just be saying shit to win an argument. But she doubled down on it. Anyway, Sweet Tea went live on her own Instagram and basically said she tired of people fucking with her. They talk crazy to her about her husband, keep her husband out of it. It's like, girl, no, you brought you and your husband back on this show after everything he went through with Quad. If you think we're not going to talk about Dr. Gregory and his squeaky voice and, his weird little face, his peanut head, if you think we're not going to talk about him, then you need to get your ass off this show. We're going to talk about Dr. Gregory, girl. That's just what's going to happen. But she said, Heavenly admitted to her that she believed Mariah on season 6 when Mariah was like, do you want me to pull out the receipts on Damon? And
sideways walk.
Yeah, sideways. Do I need to pull out the receipts? Girl, okay. Heavenly admitted to her that Damon has cheated at some point. Now listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, I already believe that Damon has cheated at some point. Okay, ain't he a cute? Fuck out of here. Niggas
Well,
over there being
They've
real
been together
quiet.
too long.
That's what I was thinking too.
I
Since
think he
college?
has. Yeah, I think he has cheated. But the thing is, I think that Sweet Tea also was just pulling out a hypothesis, like just an educated guess that he has cheated. She made it sound like Heavenly told her that. Heavenly didn't tell her that. Heavenly told you that. I mean, allegedly. I don't know if she did, but I think she did. Heavenly told you that she believed Mariah when Mariah said she had receipts.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't tell you for a fact that her husband cheated on her. So for you to come to us and make it seem like you have information on a time that he has cheated is very kiki of you.
But I'm with her on that T, and I hate to say it, but I'm with T on that. Because bitch, you don't get to sit up there and lie and say that my husband been talking to Quad. So
Okay,
just like
yeah.
you insinuated that, I'm finna insinuate what the fuck I want about the receipts on you.
Yeah, I mean, tit for tat.
Yeah.
Low key, ain't that what Mariah kind of alluded to at the reunion? Because she never came with receipts. They asked her, like, why did you say that? And she didn't have an excuse.
Yeah, I think it was a tit for tat. I think it was the
hold
same.
up. When Heavenly alluded to Dr. G beating Sweet Tea, that was despicable in my opinion. I mean, if anybody was watching Dr. G, I mean, I'm rewatching Married to Medicine, so I'm in season 6 right now. I'm not dissing the bros, but they hoes. Are we gonna lie? Are we gonna act like most Q dog men are not hoes and known for eating coochie? I don't want to go through this with you guys. Like, I mean, I know I went to college. Like, I went to an HBCU. I was out there. Okay, listen.
Okay, I just feel like Dr. Damon ain't always been Dr. Damon. Okay, the Dr. Damon we get on TV has not always. So yeah,
and
early stages, cute
dog,
fam, you
quiet.
She done stuck beside him.
Yes, because she knew she was lucky. She was getting her a smart, Q dog. Oh my God. That's perfect. That's hood enough, you know what I'm saying? And smart. Okay. That's why she said she trapped him on the last episode. She said she trapped him. We know
I
she
remember
did.
that. I remember that. Yes.
But I ain't mad at you, girl. Y'all still together. Y'all in love. Girl, trap him.
She got her man.
Okay, trap him with the coochie, girl. It's okay. We're not mad at you. But all I know is, child, when Sweet Tea was calling her grandma and she came up on the live looking like a fucking grandma, bitch, I was like, I wouldn't have had nothing else to say after that. I was like, thanks for proving my point.
All the way down to the curtains not hanging up right.
Her holding it. Girl, her holding the robe closed the whole time had me crying.
I said, damn, Heavenly about to admit her matching T9. Wait a minute.
No, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, come through, Sweet Tea.
Okay.
Come through.
But then Heavenly hit her with that, and you're fucking your granddaddy. And that's when I was like, well, damn.
She was like,
and you
say
your granddaddy.
And she said something like, I'll find somebody Greg's age. She said, well, maybe I'll find one of my friends for Damon. When she said that, I was like, ah.
She said Damon can be gone at any moment. Girl.
Yeah. We still ain't got no clarification on that infamil in the kitchen because they talked about it, but we still ain't. And the way the women were trying to, talk about it, like on that live before Heavenly got on, they was talking about that infamil, right? Toya and all of them were like, well, I heard that infamil might be good for your skin, like trying to come up with other reasons why there'll be some fucking infamil in this lady's cabinets, and I'm just like, maybe she just ain't clean out her cabinets and she had a baby. I don't know.
I was thinking about her sons. I was wondering if one of them may have had a child.
She said she ain't had no grandkids.
Oh my.
That's what I thought she said. That's why I'm saying, like, why Heavenly hasn't responded to that for real? She throw it out there like she know y'all talking about it, but she never like responds. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
She weird.
I believe he cheated or did something the way she always tries to keep tabs on him and warning to stay away. Oh yeah. Thank you, Brittany, for the super chat. Girl, we already know any woman that's that you're too close. And girl, yeah, he didn't fuck somebody else before. You still going through it in your mind sometimes, scared that somebody might pop out with an 8-year-old or some shit like that. You ain't know about.
I'm coming to you as a woman.
Okay, I'm coming for you as a woman. But see, Dr. Damon, the type of nigga that's gonna be there, like he gonna have a day where he gonna go take care of the other kid. Okay, that nigga gonna have a whole family on the other side of town. If you ain't see him either the day before Christmas or the day after Christmas, that was Christmas for somebody else's child. Listen, he one of them old school niggas. Okay. But I don't think nothing going on in them people's life right now. But I do think that, you know, they've been together for what, 20 some odd 30 years. Like, people go through shit. You gonna have, you know, something go down. But anyway, y'all, that's the show. We hope y'all enjoyed tonight's Ooh Ladies First panel. We are happy to be back. Okay, make sure you follow us at Ooh Ladies First Panel. If you want to send us an email so we can read your tea online, girl, we might even call you up here to ask you questions about your relationship. Just hit us up at OohLadiesFirstPanel@gmail.com. Follow us at Jami ThatsMe, at Bondy Blue, and at Necey Dixon. And make sure y'all support the channels, because we'll be here every Thursday until it's time for Necey to be on break. For her anticipation. Okay, listen, I have to go reach for a word, girl. All right. With that being said, we appreciate y'all for coming through tonight, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.